this is a great time to check your records on your car. We have springtime. You're getting everything spruced up. It's time also to get your vehicle a little bit spruced up and ready. Take the records out. Get that owner's book that's very seldom read. I never have understood that completely, because you'll buy a new Fitbit watch, and you'll open up the manual and you'll read about everything it does and say, wow, this is great, this is great. But some people will buy a $80,000 truck and won't even open the book to read what to do or read when to service. But it's a good idea, and this is a great time to do it, to open that book, glance through the owner's manual, and just flip through it. But also, when you get to the part that it has to do with maintenance, look at the chart, find out if there's something coming due. Now, many times when you're looking at that chart, it may not necessarily say that much about transmission fluid exchanges, brake fluid exchanges, differential fluid exchanges. Now, many of those services are not done until you get on into the 40, 50, 60,000 mile range. And some of them are even at 100,000 mile range. But look at them, because those are the things that can make the vehicle last longer. Well, that's if you plan to keep the car. If you're going to sell it a year from now, chances are it may not give you a major benefit. But if you plan to keep the vehicle, having those services done when they're recommended is a good idea. And the best place that you can find out what needs to be serviced and what does not need to be serviced is when you're having your car service for its regular 5K, 7K, or 10K service. Whatever you have done on the vehicle should include a really good inspection, because going ahead and having the car inspected, and if they say, well, you do have a transmission fluid exchange coming due, you have a power steering fluid exchange coming due, having those items taken care of is what will make it to where you can get in that 300,000, 400,000, 500,000 mile range if you wanted to. Now, some people sell it way before then, but I promise you, even if you sell the car at 100,000, 150,000 miles, you will still get a lot more for the vehicle if you have all of your maintenance records. And there's many cases to keep those maintenance records all combined, because really when we're servicing a vehicle, we also look at Carfax. And with Carfax, we are able to look at it and say, well, yes, they have already had their transmission fluid exchange done. They've already had their timing belt taken care of. We'll talk about we're able to look at all that history and get a good idea of the car. And a person buying your car does the same thing. They can tell if a car's been taken care of. So let's look those records over, glance at the owner's manual, make these decisions on what needs to be done, and this is a great time to do it.